From the outside, it looks like another family traveling across America. The RV is parked, the curtains are closed, the parents still go to work, and the kids still show up at school. But there is no house waiting for them when the trip ends. This is not van life. It is one of America's most invisible housing crises, because an RV can still look like freedom even when the family inside has nowhere else to go.
Van life is supposed to be a choice. It means leaving a house because you want more freedom, fewer possessions, and a different way to travel. But for many families, the RV was not the dream. It was the last option they could still afford. There are no scenic campsites, sponsored upgrades, or carefully planned routes. Instead, there are parking limits, rising fuel costs, broken appliances, and the constant fear that someone will ask them to leave. The parents may still have jobs. The children may still attend the same school. From the outside, the family appears to be managing, but they are not traveling toward a destination. They are moving because staying in one place for too long could expose the truth. This is not a vacation, and it is not the lifestyle people celebrate online. It is housing instability with wheels.
The reason this crisis stays invisible is simple. An RV still looks like a choice. When people see a motorhome in a Walmart lot or parked along an industrial road, they imagine retirees, road trips, or someone passing through town. They do not imagine a family that lost its apartment 6 months ago. Inside, life can appear almost normal. Parents leave for work, children get dressed for school, groceries are stored in the refrigerator, and the beds are folded away each morning. The family learns how to avoid attention. They move before anyone complains. They keep the exterior clean. They park near other travelers and never stay long enough to look permanent. That is what makes RV homelessness different from sleeping on a sidewalk or inside a tent. The shelter itself hides the emergency. From the outside, it still looks like the American dream on wheels. But behind the curtains, the family may be calculating how many nights remain before they have to move again.
For many families, the crisis did not begin with unemployment. It began with rent rising faster than their paychecks. A family can work full-time, cover groceries, keep the car insured, and still fall short once housing takes half of everything they earn. Then comes the deposit, the application fee, the credit check, and the income requirement. Even after losing an apartment, getting into another one can require thousands of dollars up front. An older RV changes that equation. It may be cramped, unreliable, and expensive to maintain, but it can sometimes be purchased for less than the move-in cost of a new apartment. There is no landlord asking for perfect credit, no waiting list, no proof that the family earns 3 times the monthly rent. So the RV becomes the emergency solution, not because it is cheap to live in, but because every other door has already closed.
Once a family loses stable housing, getting another apartment is not as simple as finding an open unit. They may need a large deposit, application fees, proof of income, strong credit, and a clean rental history. An eviction or missed payment can close those doors almost immediately. An older RV offers something the rental market no longer does: access. It can often be purchased without a landlord, a background check, or months on a waiting list. It provides a locked door, a bed, a small kitchen, and some privacy for the children. That does not make it affordable in the long run. Fuel, insurance, repairs, campground fees, and constant moving can consume whatever money remains. But when the alternatives are a car, a shelter, or the street, even a worn-out motorhome can feel like protection. The RV is not the better option. It is simply the last option still available.
For a family living in an RV, a mechanical problem is not just a repair. It can take away their transportation, their shelter, and the only asset they still own at the same time. A failed transmission can cost thousands. A broken generator can mean no reliable power. A roof leak can destroy walls, insulation, and sleeping space before the family has enough money to stop it. And unlike a homeowner, they may have nowhere safe to stay while the work is being done. If the RV cannot move, it becomes easier to ticket or tow. If registration or insurance expires because repair money came first, one traffic stop can create an even larger crisis. That is what makes this situation so fragile. The family may look stable from the outside, but everything depends on an aging vehicle continuing to start each morning. One serious breakdown
can erase the small amount of security the RV was supposed to provide.
Even when the RV still runs, finding a legal place to stop can become a full-time job. Many cities restrict oversized vehicles from parking overnight on residential streets, commercial roads, or public lots. A family may be forced to move every few hours, even when the parents need sleep before work and the children need stability for school. One ticket may be manageable, several tickets are not. Unpaid fines can lead to towing, and towing an RV is different from towing a car. The fees are higher, storage charges grow by the day, and the family may lose access to their clothes, documents, medicine, and everything they own. Some communities offer safe parking programs with legal overnight spaces, restrooms, and support services, but the number of spaces is far smaller than the need. So most families keep moving, not because they are traveling, but because staying still can cost them their home.
The next time you see an older RV parked at the edge of a store lot, you may be looking at more than a road trip. Inside could be a parent resting between shifts, a child finishing homework, or a family trying to hold on to the last piece of stability they still have. They may look like travelers because looking temporary is safer than looking homeless. And that is what makes this crisis so easy to ignore. The RV hides the emergency well enough for the rest of us to drive past without asking what happened. But once you understand what may be behind those curtains, it becomes harder to see that motorhome the same way again. Share this video with someone who still thinks every RV represents freedom, and subscribe to Van Life Insider for the stories about life on the road that rarely appear in brochures.